Okay, so I haven't done a video for a while. This is my little Roxy, my little best buddy. So I haven't updated the first video when I'd been to the gym on my own for the first time and was absolutely knackered. Since then, I've done 3 sessions of the weigh-in workout, which have been hard. Like, it's meant to be hard, obviously, but when you're not used to doing any exercise at all, yeah, it's really hard. And all sorts of bits of my body are going, no, I don't like this. But it's been nice. I've met some new people, and they're really lovely. And the lady that's running the weigh-in workout program at Dawlish Leisure Centre, Tina, she's lovely, and couldn't be any more encouraging. Honestly, like, she's brilliant, and she's great at answering like my stupid questions, and just really positive. Like, even when I feel like I'm not doing as well as everybody else in the group, which, you know, I think probably everyone feels like that at some point. Don't know. But like, she's really encouraging, and I had a bit of a wobble where I didn't go to the gym and I didn't really do anything apart from like literally the Wednesday evening class. But I think this week I've managed to get myself out of that funk a little bit. I did some of my reps on Tuesday, and then had the class Wednesday, so last night. And then today, because I have a Thursday where I'm actually quite free, I went and had a swim. I don't stay in there for very long. Like, I do, like, at the moment I was like, that first 2 lengths, I was like, I just can't do this. I cannot do this. Like, I'm just not, I'm so unfit, I just cannot cope with this. But I kind of pushed through, managed to do like 20 lengths, and figured probably going to leave it there rather than overdo it. And I'm hoping to do the Aquafit on Sunday morning, because it's run by or Tina does it, so she's like the lady doing the weigh-in workout course on a Wednesday. So hopefully, like, this week I will have got a bit of a better deal out of my money, which has been very tight, and it's not easy being on benefits, not having a very like good time with my mental health, and then wanting to make a change like this. It's hard to budget it. You know, if I was able to work, then obviously you can budget it in a lot easier. But when you're on benefits, it does get quite tight, and you really do have to, if you really want to do something like this, you have to really scrape that money together. but I'm glad I'm doing it. I'm not necessarily enjoying it, but I'm glad I'm doing it. I'm trying to make a change that is a more all-round approach. Obviously, like, there's loads of information about mental health and exercise and how, you know, it releases endorphins and all of that stuff. And I guess I'm at the point where I'm overweight, which I wasn't happy with, and that was having an effect on my mental health even more so. And I'd tried all food-based diets, but not really added the exercise. And they work. They do work. They work pretty well for a lot of people. But I'd got to a point where, I don't know, it just, the weight had stopped coming off, it started going back on, and rather than sticking with something that felt just like it wasn't working for me anymore, I guess it's taken me some time to step back and think, actually, okay, this isn't just a food issue, this is you've got to get up and you've got to do exercise. Like, you've got to do it. Like, you know, there's so much, like I said, so much research about exercise and mind and, like, mental health, and when there's so much of it that says how positive exercise is for your mental health, I guess you get to the point where you're like, okay, I've just got to stop making excuses. You know, I've just got to stop making the excuses, and I've just got to start putting myself into those uncomfortable positions in order to move forward. So I'm not a converted gym addict. I don't really love exercise yet. I might end up doing, I hope I end up finding exercise that I really enjoy, that I can keep up. But at least I can at least say I'm trying, and I'm hoping that you know, my whole everything will begin to change, and I think the most important thing I can say is don't be put off by your experience of, like, sports and exercise at school, because my experience of exercise and PE lessons at school was horrendous, and that, I think, is why I developed a complete, like, phobia of exercise, sport, the whole lot. But actually, when you're an adult, you can join up to a gym, you've got more choice, you can choose what you want to do. And, like, you know, when they do run a program like the Weigh In Workout program, it's your choice to be there. For one, it's your choice to lay that money down to go, and you can then choose the bits that you enjoy and the bits that suit your body best. So yeah, like, don't be put off by your past experiences with, like, PE and sports and exercise, because that's not how it always is. Yeah, I guess I think I'll leave it on that thought, because I've rambled for a bit now. And I will try and upload another one at some point. It's not always easy to do, but again, any questions, anything you want to know, like anything, like just leave a comment, and I will try and address it at some point. Yeah, it's an ongoing battle, but with each exercise session, with each swimming session, hopefully that battle will become a little easier. Who knows? I'll leave it on that note. Bye everyone.